Hello everyone, this is Sarah of the 𝗹𝗵𝗆𝗀𝗀𝗀.com, welcoming you to my kitchen once again. And this video is going to cover how to make liquid whey in your own kitchen. Liquid whey is not something you can buy at any stores. You have to make it at home yourself. Liquid whey is a critical component to a kitchen that practices traditional cooking, because liquid whey is used in many traditional cooking recipes, which I will cover in subsequent videos once we get our liquid whey made. So I'm actually going to give you a homework assignment for the video this week, so stay with me here. So the first thing we need to make liquid whey is we need fresh milk from the farm that's been left over. Perhaps it's soured slightly, it's no longer good for drinking. You have a little bit left over, don't throw it out. It can be used to make liquid whey and raw cream cheese, and that's what we're going to be covering here. The first step in making these two traditional foods in your kitchen is to take this farm fresh milk. You can see I have a little bit left in the gallon here. You can do it with a full gallon if you want, but you're going to have so much liquid whey and so much cream cheese you probably won't know what to do with it. So I recommend to use just a quart, maybe a half a gallon of soured farm fresh milk to do this recipe, and then you'll have enough to use for a month or two, and you won't overload yourself with so much you won't know where to put it. So you can see here I have maybe a little less than a quart of soured farm fresh milk here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on its side, because the key is I want to clabber it. I want to clabber this milk into what's called clabbered milk, where the acidophilus and the good bacteria in the farm fresh milk start to eat up the lactose and proliferate in the farm fresh soured milk into clabbered milk, which is like a drinkable yogurt type product. I've talked about this verbally on some of my other videos, but we're actually going to show you how it looks today. So I put it on its side, and the reason I put it on its side is I want to get as much air on this milk as possible, because it will ferment it more quickly. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot do this with pasteurized milk of any kind. You cannot do it with low temp pasteurized, ultra pasteurized, or regular pasteurized. This milk must be fresh from the cow, fresh from the farm. So go ahead and stick it on its side. This is what I do in the kitchen, and I'll leave it here until it clabbers. And how will I know when it clabbers? I will know by the consistency. The consistency will no longer be liquid. You can see it swishing around in there like a liquid. It's going to start swishing around, and it's going to separate. And the liquid whey part of the milk is going to separate from the solids in the milk. And that's when we'll go to the next step, and that's when we'll pick up the video. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. It may take anywhere from 12 to 24 hours for this to clabber, and we'll pick it up then. It's been 24 hours, and the milk, the farm fresh milk that I've left on the counter, has now clabbered. Let's take a look at what we have here. I'm going to go to the next step of making whey, and the next step will be to have a bowl and a towel and a rubber band. And you'll notice this towel is kind of stained. I use it for all kinds of kombucha and whey making. This is the kind of tea towel that I use for cooking, and I never bleach it, which is why it's stained, but it is clean. So what you're going to do is take a clean tea towel, one that you've never bleached, never planned to bleach, and take your clabbered milk, and notice the texture of this as I pour it in. It looks like drinkable yogurt. It's chunky. It's very chunky. Looks almost like kefir. If you've watched my kefir video, it kind of looks like that. So I've poured it over the towel. Now I'm going to gather up the ends like this, and I'm going to wrap a rubber band around the ends. Like so. And I'm going to hook it to a kitchen knob, a cabinet knob. Now you can figure out how that's going to work in your kitchen. I don't know how it's going to work, but this works for me. The key is to pour the clabbered milk in a clean tea towel and hang it so that the whey is dripping out of the towel into a bowl. And you'll see how the clear liquid whey is dripping right here. And what's going to be left in the towel is cream cheese, real cream cheese. Not the fake stuff you get at the grocery store, but real farm fresh cream cheese. And I'll show you what to do with that too, but for now we're making whey, and this is going to drip for a couple of hours. We're going to drip all the way out of here. We'll pick it up in a couple of hours when the whey and the cream cheese are completely separate, and then we'll wrap this video up. It's been a little over an hour and our whey has dripped out of this bag into the bowl, and we've got cream cheese up here and whey down here, so we're ready to proceed to the next step. So the first thing you're going to do is take down your bag of cream cheese and undo it on a plate. Remove your rubber band, set that aside, open up the bag, and as you're going to see, we've got wonderful real cream cheese in here. We're going to scoop this into a bowl like this, right off of the cloth on the plate. Just get as much as you can. It doesn't need to be perfect. Like I said, you just do the best you can with this. It smells fabulous. I wish you could smell it. And here we go. We've got wonderful cream cheese here, and in this, then you just fold that up and set that aside. And in here we have real liquid whey. You cannot buy this at the store. The only stuff you can get at the store is the powdered, denatured, bad for you kind of whey. This is the good for you, real kind of whey. I'm going to pour this into a mason jar. You can see the color of it. And then I'm going to close this up in a mason jar, and I'll put that in the refrigerator. And this will last about 6 months in the refrigerator. And you can use this for many, many recipes that I'm going to go over in future videos. But this is your homework assignment for the next week. I want you to do what I've just done. I want you to make some liquid whey and have it in the refrigerator ready to go. So when we do some of our recipes in the next few weeks, you've got whey and you can do these recipes with me right after you see the video. So we're going to set that aside, put that in the refrigerator. Now, quickly, I'm going to show you what to do with this wonderful cream cheese we have. You're thinking, well, what do you do with the cream cheese? Make strawberry cream cheese for your bagels in the morning. Go get yourself some wonderful sprouted or natural sourdough bagels from the health food store. Berlin Bakery is a great brand that we use. They have a spelt sourdough that's traditionally made and a fantastic breakfast idea. Take your real cream cheese here and put some in a food processor, like so. We'll just dump the rest in there. I've got some organic strawberries here. Just add enough. I've never really measured out this recipe. This is just something I just kind of throw it in there and I whip it up and taste it. And if it tastes good, then I go with it. If not, I'll add some more strawberries. Add a dash of grade B maple syrup. And then we are going to just blend this up. And quick as a wink, we have real strawberry cream cheese, not that fake Philadelphia strawberry cream cheese that you can get at the grocery store. This is real strawberry cream cheese. You can spread it on a bagel for breakfast. It's full of enzymes. It will lift you, make you feel energetic in the morning rather than drag you down and make you feel tired. So go ahead and make yourself some whey and some cream cheese this week. And we'll see you next week, and we'll use this liquid whey in some other recipes. This is Sarah, the Healthy Home Economist of the 𝗿𝗵𝗽𝗁𝗏𝒻𝒂𝒻.com, wishing you all the best in the kitchen.